What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Gear Reserve. Today we're going to be going over a new flashlight by Olight. This is the Ark Pro, and this flashlight has me pretty excited due to one major upgrade in Olight's flashlights. So first off, it's going to be a 2000 milliamp battery with an aluminum alloy body wrapped around that. This thing only weighs about 115 grams or 4.06 ounces. It's about 4.88 inches by 1.06 inches by 0.63 inches and a flat design of about 16 millimeters. It does have a lockout mode on it, so if you press and hold the center button down, it will light up this little lockout mode. And to unlock this thing, you just hold down the center button again, it will unlock. You do have a battery charge indicator on the side here, as you can see, and then it has a brightness indicator, so when you turn this thing on, it shows you which brightness level you're on. Now let's talk about the main reason I'm excited about this light. If you're not familiar, Olight has been innovating in the flat flashlight designs for a while now. The major thing I'm excited about is they have added a USB-C charging port here on the side. That's been a major gripe from people who are not fans of Olight because you've had to still use their proprietary magnetic charger, which it still gives you that option, and this still does have a magnetic base on it, so you can stick it on something to kind of operate the flashlight hands-free. So I'm glad they are keeping this on here, but I really love that they did go ahead and add a USB-C port on this thing. That way you don't have to carry around Olight's proprietary charger with you. You can just charge it with the standard charger that almost every electronic device is going to nowadays. They still kept their deep carry pocket clip that does have a reversible clip, so you can flip this thing around and use it on your hat. It's still IPX7 waterproof and 1 meter drop resistant. This thing is pretty awesome too because you not only get a floodlight, you also get a spotlight. So if you look here on the top, you can flash it over to the side, and that's going to be your spotlight. And then you can go over here to the center, and that's more of your floodlight mode. Each mode has 4 separate brightness modes going from moonlight all the way up to turbo. If you're on the floodlight, you get 1 lumen on the moonlight mode, and that can last you a total of 14 days. So on the moonlight mode, it's going to be 1 lumen, and that can last you a total of 14 days. And then moving on up to the low mode, that's going to be 15 lumens. The medium mode, 100 lumens. The high mode is 520 lumens, and then double press gets your turbo, and that's 1500 lumens. Switching over to the spotlight, it also has a moonlight mode on it. Then the low mode has a total distance of 28 meters, the medium mode has a total distance of 76 meters, and the high mode a total distance of 150 meters, and then you also get that turbo that is 205 meters or 10,640 candela. It still comes with your standard UV light that has a low mode and a high mode, and they've moved the laser around a little bit on this one and put it over here on the side. So if you push the side button here, it operates your laser. The laser does have 2 separate brightness modes, so you have a class 1 laser or a class 3R laser, and that is changed by just holding down the laser button. But anyways, now that we've talked about the specs of this light, let's get into my actual thoughts. I really love that Olight is still continuing to innovate. I am a big fan of other lights like this stream light here. They do have, like, this is one of the latest models of flat flashlights. I believe this is the Wedge XT. I'm a big fan of this light, but you really only get 2 brightness modes, and that's really it. It's only 500 lumens on this thing, I believe. It does have a deep carry pocket clip, but you can't clip it on your hat. And it does feature a USB charging port finally, but it's in this weird spot kind of over here on the side. It is a little bit smaller of a light, but I would honestly rather this light over here taking up a little bit more space in my pocket and then giving me all these features. You get a ton more brightness options, 2 separate style of lights, the UV light and the laser all in this one pocket. Plus they still give you this deep, and they also have innovated now with this USB-C charging port. Olight did reach out to me to send me this light, but I've been a fan of Olight and purchasing my own Olights for several years now. I have the Arc Pro here that's a couple years old now. I did purchase this one myself, and then I have the original Arc that I did purchase myself. Like, if you watch the stages of development in these lights, they've gone from only giving you 1 light and a laser to giving you a light, laser, and UV light. And then now you still get the light, laser, and UV light, but you're also getting a USB port, and you have a flood and a spotlight on this thing. So the innovation on this thing, I hope they keep doing this and adding the USB-C ports on all their flashlights. I think it really will make their lights just take off and make them even more popular than they already are. We're going to take this thing outside now, and I'm going to kind of cycle through the brightness modes. As you can see, you can actually kind of see this down here on the ground. It really does light up nicely just right at your feet line. Now we're going to move up to the low mode, and low mode does reach out there a pretty good bit. And now the medium mode, and you can see, you can really start to see the edge of the tree line out there on the medium mode. Now let's look at the high mode, and you can see on the high mode you can really make out those trees on the edge of the pond there. And then let's hear the turbo mode, and it brightens it up even more, and I believe this is over 10,600 and something candela. All right, now we're going to switch over to the flood mode. All right, let's start on the moonlight mode of the floodlight, and as you can see, it just barely kind of lights up the ground underneath me. Let's go to the low mode, and the low mode does give you a lot more visibility. This is probably what I would use like walking out to the vehicle or looking under a desk or something like that. The medium mode really does light up the surrounding area. You can pretty much see everything around me here with the medium mode. Now let's go to the high mode, and yeah, so you can see that just really lights up pretty much everything around me. I don't really need much more than that, but we still have the turbo mode, and the turbo mode really lights everything up. Even with the floodlight on the turbo mode, you can actually kind of see down there on the tree line. And this turbo floodlight mode is 1500 lumens, I believe. You can use the laser along with this, so let's put the spotlight on so you can actually see that. So you can see the laser on the trees out there, so you can use your laser and light combo. All in all, I think this is a pretty great light, and I think this is going to be my main EDC from now on, unless something else comes out that can beat the features on it. One major selling point that I also love about Olight that a lot of people don't know about is they do offer a lifetime warranty. I'll leave that linked in the description below just so you can check that out and read up on it and just see how good their warranty actually is now. All right, if you happen to be watching this between November 14th and December 1st, Olight is having their 2025 Black Friday sale right now. They have a bunch of flashlights that are up to 50% off, so if you're wanting to get one of these things, now's the time to do it. But if you happen to miss the sale and want to save a little extra money, you can use code GR10 and save you 10% on any Olight. Anyways, if you'd like to check out more gear videos like this one, then be sure and check out this video here. And if not, I'll catch you on the next one.